Have you ever pondered what's keeping you from reaching the wealth and success you've always wanted? We typically focus on the future, pursuing new goals and acquisitions. But what if I told you that some of the most significant hurdles to your success are right now in the present? Prepare to unearth the hidden anchors that are blocking you from reaching new heights. The great part is that you have the ability to release these constraints and take a giant leap towards prosperity and success. In this video, we'll discuss the 5 things you should let go of for a brighter future. Welcome to Cashflow Canvas, where we teach lessons about investment and money-saving techniques. If you want to make your financial future better, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for the latest updates. Number 1. Low self-esteem. Many people do not think highly of themselves. Self-esteem is essentially your assessment of your own worth. Many people believe they are just entitled to a typical regular life. This is not intrinsically incorrect, but consider this simple question. If you don't believe you deserve incredible accomplishments, how can you possibly achieve them? It all begins with how you see yourself. Perhaps you had a difficult past, had severe failures, or your academic performance was subpar. None of this matters. The most important step is to believe in yourself and know that you are worthy of bigger things. Only a few people are born with extraordinary abilities, but many people who have accomplished great things are similar to you in some ways. While it may require a bit of luck to join the ranks of Forbes billionaires, making a few $1,000,000 is certainly within reach of almost everyone, regardless of geographic location, especially in this digital age. Success is within reach if you are willing to put up the effort and determination. Number 2. Attempting to be perfect. This behavior is a typical impediment that hinders many great people from attaining their true potential. The fear of criticism, along with the constant anxiety about what others may say, frequently paralyzes us into pursuing perfection before acting. While striving for perfection is desirable, it is extremely difficult to accomplish everything perfectly from the start. Life is designed as a cycle of attempting, failing, learning, and trying again. Chances are you've had some fantastic ideas that have been unfulfilled because you've been waiting for the right time. Perhaps you started but stopped because attempting to be flawless took too long and made you feel disheartened. Another disadvantage of the perfectionist mindset is that it limits delegation. You may find it difficult to delegate responsibilities to others because no one is as passionate about your project as you are. As a result, you wind up attempting to regulate all aspects, which simply slows you down. In the early stages, it is absolutely okay to decrease your expectations slightly in exchange for progress and momentum, as striving for perfection may cause your start to be delayed eternally. So do not wait for perfection. Instead, remember the legendary Nike slogan, "Just do it." Number 3. Constant whining. There are 2 categories of people: reactives, who frequently complain about various difficulties, and proactives, who notice concerns but actively work to remedy them. Reactive people are constantly moaning. They blame the government, claiming it is corrupt. They are disappointed that every elected president is influenced by large corporations, and they grumble about what they perceive as unfair treatment on Wall Street. This victim attitude leads nowhere. People that think this way typically blame others for whatever problems they have, whether it's their partner, family, coworker, or acquaintance. They rarely accept responsibility, claiming that external circumstances are entirely to blame and beyond their control. Proactive people, on the other hand, behave in a unique manner. They know that the system is faulty and that politicians are not meeting their requirements, but they question, what actions can I personally take to achieve my financial goals? They may choose to improve their financial literacy by reading books rather than spending hours playing video games. They prefer to use that time understanding how the stock market works and possibly save money to start their own enterprises. Regardless of the challenges, proactive people focus on what they can control and dismiss what they cannot. Number 4. Comparing oneself to others. This is one of the typical problems that keep many people from achieving financial independence. People frequently get into the trap of comparing themselves to others and attempting to live their lives exactly like everyone else. For example, when a friend buys a new car, you may feel compelled to do the same. If you don't, you may even consider yourself a failure. However, it is crucial to recognize that, while you may have the resources to make such a purchase, it may not be the best financial decision given your specific circumstances. The idea here is to recognize that you are a unique individual. Your life, abilities, talents, and circumstances are unique. As a result, your path to financial freedom will be tailored to your individual circumstances. Attempting to follow in the footsteps of others is laden with potential failure, as many people have discovered. Furthermore, making comparisons with others might cause animosity and jealousy. These emotions might distort your judgment, leading you to make foolish and harmful decisions in the long run. Number 5. Fear of failure. Fear of failing is completely natural and ingrained in our human nature. People don't want people to regard them as failures. And it's frightening to think of disappointing your friends and family, especially if they've given you alternative advice that you may not have followed. During those occasions, the fear of failure might make you feel insecure in front of others. However, it is critical to acknowledge that failure is an inherent part of the human experience. Consider this: as an infant, you did not naturally know how to walk. You had to try again. It's reasonable to suppose that most people, including you, did not succeed on their first or even second effort. Learning to walk most certainly took several months, and the time required varies greatly between babies. Some babies begin walking before their first birthday, while others take longer, often 14, 16, or even 18 months. Imagine if you were too terrified to try walking in the first place. How different would your life be? The same goes with speaking. Some babies begin speaking within the first year, while others take twice as long or even 3 years, like Einstein did despite his high IQ. But here's the interesting part. Can you remember all your early failures when learning to walk or talk? The answer is most likely not. With determination and many attempts, you eventually triumphed and most likely forgot about your early troubles. This notion applies to practically anything you want to achieve, whether it's getting a wonderful job or seeking financing for your firm. While financial wealth is not the only metric for success, happiness is still an important factor. It's critical to focus on being the best version of yourself, avoid blaming others for your failures, retain good self-esteem, and start taking action without waiting for perfection. With these concepts in mind, it is just a matter of time before you achieve your financial objectives. As we conclude, I'd like to thank you for watching. I hope you found value in this video and learned something new, and I look forward to seeing you in our future videos. I would deeply value it if you could like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support will help us to create more valuable content, and we can work together to secure your financial future. What are the key takeaways from this video that you can share in the comment section?